Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl and I welcome you back to our channel. We're so glad to have you today. Today is the day I kick off our fall decorating. So I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't subscribed so you can be sure to follow along as I decorate all the rooms in my home. But I'm going to start off by decorating this entryway table area. I have taken everything down for the most part, and this is where I'm going to concentrate on for today. So to start off, I'm going to use these beautiful fall leaves that I got at Hobby Lobby last year. Now, I haven't been in a while to see what they have at Hobby Lobby, but I'm pretty sure that they still have these. Or I think that's what I heard someone say earlier, that these were still available. So if they are, you guys go check them out. I think they're beautiful. But I'm going to add them to the top of this shelf. Now, I don't have a mantle, so I'm going to kind of use this as kind of my inspiration as if I was decorating a mantle. So I have these two really heavy mirrors, and in the center I have an old vintage antique, it's not vintage, I guess it's actually an antique ceiling tile. So I'm just going to tuck the stem of these leaves behind those really heavy mirrors, and I'm going to do one on one side and then I'm going to do one on the other. And as you can see, I'm just tucking it right behind. And it's not very heavy, so it's not going to pull those mirrors down, so I think it's going to work perfectly. Now, if you don't have anything like that, you can always use command strips or some type of hook. I think that would work perfectly. So I've got one more that I want to add to the right side. I kind of want it to hang down a little bit. And so, as you can see, I'm going to put it right here. And I think to do that, I'm going to try to hook it behind this mirror as well. So I've just bent my stem, it's going to hang down, but just to make it a little more secure, my thought was to take one of these little wispies and wrap it around this dowel right here. And that should keep it in the spot that I want it. So I think it's going to work perfectly. And I don't know about you, but I'm already loving the look of this. So I have just gathered up a few things that I think I'm going to use on the top, and most of these are things that I've thrifted, and as you can see, this was only 99 cents. I thought this was so pretty, and I've used this in my decor. I really haven't bought anything new. I'm going to use this old book because I love this brown color. I'm going to tuck that over to one side, and then I'm going to grab some more books and use right beside it. I've got this pretty green one, and then I've got another really pretty old antique book. It's so pretty. I think it's Oliver Twist, and I'm just going to add it to the top. I love this old frame. I've had it for such a long time. I know I got it at a thrift store years and years ago, and it was kind of in storage, so I grabbed that. I thought it'd be pretty to use for fall, and then I'm just going to layer this little mirror on top of it. It's broken and has lots of damage, but I still enjoy it. You know, just because something is broken doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the beauty of what it is. So I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to place this other little frame, and I'm placing it right here, but when I step back and look at it, you can see that the leaves are going to kind of cover it up. So I am going to move it over in front of more of that brown frame. Yeah, right there. I think that looks the very best. And then I've just added that little vase on top of the books, and I love how all these colors are coming together. So I thought it'd be pretty to add some brass candlesticks, so I'm just going to add that to the top as well. So now I'm going to just take some of this fringe that I've pulled off of some burlap when I was making it fringe, and I'm just going to add that to the top. Now if you didn't have this, you could always just use raffia or paper shred, but I just thought this was a pretty look. I used it in my decorating last video, and so I liked it so much I made some more and I just put it on the top. But this is what it looks like. I really love this look. So you guys have to leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Okay, now let's style this table that I have right here. I've got this primitive piece and I really like this. I've had this here before, but I want to use it again. I think the colors are just tying in so perfectly. So I'm going to open up this drawer and just add this really pretty little doily that I have. I've had all this stuff for such a long time, but I'm just going to add it into this drawer. I think that kind of softens the look a little bit, and I just think it's really pretty. Okay, as you can see, I just added a crock, and I'm adding my sweet Bible my friend Jessie with Junior and the boys gave me. And then one of my favorite things is this box that an actual Bible came in. I think the packaging is so pretty. So I'm just going to display that as well. But for this crock, I think I'm just going to put these old clocks inside. So to do that, I'm going to just grab a bag and stick inside. And then I'm going to just add some more of that burlap strings and just put that inside. And again, if you don't have anything like that, use raffia or paper shred, anything like that I think would be really pretty. So since I feel like I have so much going on the top, I'm going to keep it pretty simple underneath. And I'm going to use just my dough bowl down here. And I could fill it with a lot of beautiful things, but I think I'm going to keep it just super simple. I'm going to take some burlap and lay in the bottom. And then I think I'm going to just grab some raffia and put on top of that. And eventually, if I want to add some more pumpkins in there, I can. But for right now, I just think I want to enjoy the simplicity of this. And really, the main reason I'm even putting anything right here is just to cover up a plug that I have. I have an outlet behind there that shows. So I wanted a little something there, and I thought that this would work. So I just like all these natural elements inside. I just think it's pretty. Now I had another idea. I've got another old Bible, and I thought I would just take it and tie it with one of those strings from the burlap and make a bow, and then just tuck a leaf right inside. And I was looking for an oak leaf, but I didn't have one that was available to me just real close. So I'm just going to use this leaf that I found in my yard, and I think it's pretty. It ties in, I think, all the right colors. Now I'm going to show you guys, I went ahead and added my family pictures because y'all know that this is where I keep them so I can enjoy them. I've lost a lot of my family, and so that's where they stay. But I brought this topiary back in. I just thought this pop of green was really pretty. So it ties in with this green leaf. So here's my question. What do you guys think if I put some of those green leaves up in these brown leaves? Now these brown leaves are gorgeous as is, but my thought was if I add some of these leaves, I think it kind of ties more into this early fall. And these are real, and I know they're gonna dry and shrivel up, but I think they're pretty, and in my mind, I just think it needs a little pop of green still. So this is what it looks like before. So you guys, please let me your opinion and let me know what you think looks best. But here I am, I'm just gonna tuck just a few into these brown leaves, just to kind of bring in this green color. Now I want to use more of this green color in my fall decor, so that's another reason why I wanted to do it. Now if this dries and looks terrible, I can always bring in some faux greenery and add, you know, maybe some that's a darker shade. I don't know, I'll just have to play with it and see. But the next thing I want to do is just add in these old purses. I just love the color. I think it ties in perfectly. I think it's a nod because it's right here by my front door, and I just think it's a really sweet thing to have right there. I'm going to open this little purse I have though, and guess what I'm going to put inside? I bet you guys can't guess. Yes, some more of that burlap string. I just think this stuff is so cool. So I'm enjoying using that, and I will probably use it all over my home this fall. Okay friends, here is the final look. You guys tell me what you think of the green inside. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I would appreciate your thoughts. But I'm thinking that I really like it. And like I said, I know it's going to dry and shrivel up some, which I might like it even better. But right now I think it's really, really pretty. And again, if I don't like it, I can always just take it out. And I think the further we get into fall, I probably will want to take it out. But for right now, I'm just enjoying that little bit of green inside. Okay, one thing that was bothering me, I've got to change it real quick. I think the purse would look better moved over here. So I'm just going to move it over here, and I think that that looks so much better to my eye. And I just wanted to share that with you before I got off. But guys, thank you so much for being here and in watching as I decorate my first area of my home for fall. I'm so excited to get the rest of it done, and I can't wait to share it all with you. But before I go, friends, I just want to share with you this beautiful Bible verse. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly. Psalms 5:3. Friends, I have tried to say that word 100 times, but you know, I really wanted to share this verse with you. I love that we can lay our requests before the Lord, and you know, God hears our prayers and He answers. Sometimes He doesn't answer in our timing, but God always answers. Friends, trust Him today. Guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, friends.